Welcome to the Intuitive Solutions online trainings. Intuitive Solutions provides sales, implementation, training, and support for SuiteMed. We also offer billing services as well as data hosting. You can find us online at www.intuitivesolutions.net or call our toll-free number 877-889-1011. My name is Dwayne Prezon, and I will be training today on the patient ledger. Because of the size and scope of the patient ledger, I will break these into smaller trainings. The first thing we need to do is log into the software and then click on the patient ledger icon. The patient ledger icon is the third of the $ icons. You can also access it by doing a Control F6. Next, what I'll do is I will fish out our patient by either clicking on the question mark, or if you know the patient's code, you can just search for him this way. The very first thing you'll see is once I've selected my patient, their name illuminates in the text box to the right of the question mark. The information is now regarding that particular patient. We are looking at his ledger. To the right of the text box, we have Wally. Wally is a jump to anywhere in the software icon specifically for that patient. So if you need to, you can edit the information of the patient demographic file by clicking on Wally and then selecting Edit. Then you can make any changes to the patient's master file. The next icon is a little red stick figure standing in front of a little piece of paper. This is your face sheet. When you click it, the face sheet will open. You can zoom in if you need to, and then you can also print it if you would like. The second little red icon is standing in front of a receiver, a little telephone receiver, and when you click on it, it will give you every telephone number that you have loaded in regards to that patient. The last of the little red stick figure icons standing in front of an italicized I is the insurance for that particular patient. I can select our insurance and make changes if I need to. The next thing you will see is the gender of your patient. It will always be male or female in bold, followed by their date of birth, followed by their age. The next thing you will see is their Social Security number that was entered on the patient's master file. If no Social Security number was loaded, you will simply see dashes. To the right of that, you will see the initials of the provider who is linked onto the patient's master file. If you hover, it will display their name. To the right of that, you will see the insurance codes that are loaded onto the patient's master file. So if you wanted to, you can click on the little red stick figure and look at the insurance. But if you don't need to review it, you can simply see that Aetna is primary, separated by a comma, and UHC is the secondary insurance. The next thing over is you will see the patient responsible balance at that time. This box up here has nothing to do with the insurance, but it carries the patient balance calculated right up there for you. There is a hidden demand statement. When you click on the word balance, it will open a patient statement revealing where and how that money has been derived to be patient responsible. In this instance, it's telling us that this date of service of 5/1 has flipped something over to the patient in the amount of $15. I can zoom in or print. I'm going to close. Then you will have two yes/no questions. If you hover above them, you can see that the first one is a payment plan. This patient does not have a payment plan. The next one is if print statement is selected, yes or no. Both of these are found directly on the patient's master file. So if I use Wally and select Edit, it will take me to the patient's master file where I can see print patient statement, yes or no, or your payment plans. In this instance, the person does not have a payment plan selected. This concludes part 1 of the ledger training.